The Trexperts Quiz would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which this show is created. We pay our respects to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people today.
Double T Media.
You're listening to BQN. Assimilate the audio.
Hello everyone. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. This is the Trexperts Quiz, a Double T media production here on the BQN Podcast Network. It's me, your host, Davey, welcoming you back for a fresh year of the internet's premier, if not only, dedicated Star Trek game show. Before we begin, I would like to give a big shout out to all of our BQN network patrons, especially to this show's associate producers, Lars Desenza of the Red Shirt Geeks, Matt Harker, Jerry Antimano, and Jason Anderson. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your continued financial support of the show and the network. And remember, if you would like to help keep this and other BQN shows coming to you week on week, you can sign up to be a patron over at patreon.com/BQN. We have got an absolutely jam-packed Trexperts quiz to kick off 2025 today. We've got two fabulous contestants waiting in the wings, and we have a full 4 rounds of Lower Decks trivia coming at you. If you are joining us live, remember you can play along in the chat on YouTube or Twitch, and just feel free because we've made our contestants pinky swear that they're not cheating. They're not looking at the chat. At least I hope they're not. Before we meet our contestants, though, we always need to begin by bringing in my co-hostess with the mostess. There she is, looking fabulous with a moopsie on her shoulder. It's MC. Hey, good to see you again.
Hey, sarcastic Vulcan salute.
Absolutely. That is what we are all about. Just sarcasm. That's what this show is. Yeah. Do you know what? Before we went live, I noticed the moopsie, but I did not notice the koala on the other shoulder that you've got there.
The cosmic koala, yeah.
Yeah, the cosmic. He's quite well camouflaged into...
Yeah.
into the rest of your background.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's all star patterned and stuff. I do have back there the other one from the actual episode where like Boimler meets him and he's like kind of photo negative, but this one is smaller, so it was easier to stick on my chair.
Amazing. I love the wig as well, unless that's actually your real hair these days. It has been a while since I've seen you.
This is a wig. This is most of my Tendi costume. All that's missing is the green paint. I love you, but I was not willing to paint myself green for an hour show.
Amazing. And Jim McMahon in the chat has just warned you to not let Moopsie bite, which would be awful because I wouldn't have a co-host if that was the case.
He's tamed.
He's tamed. How was your New Year's? Did you have a good time?
New Year's was good. Yeah, no. Very relaxing, mostly.
Yeah, yep. Just kind of, did you take a bit of a break or did you kind of work through?
I worked through.
Fair enough. I know a lot of people who did. Well, hey, we've got some really good contestants lined up today, so I am going to energize the transporter and bring them in. Returning to the show, it is my good friend Sam, and first timer here on the Trexperts Quiz. It's Mike. Mike, how you going?
Hey, how you doing? Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you. So you're a good friend of BQN host and just all-round amazing human, the wonderful Matt Jennings from 1701, A Blurred Story. So Matt kind of pushed you to come and join us today?
Yeah. He said that you guys are an amazing group, and it'll be really fun to play with you guys. And yeah, just really get into it and
Awesome.
geek out on some Trek.
How's your lower decks knowledge?
It's good-ish.
Yeah, goodish.
We'll see what we come up with the later we get into the show.
And Sam, you're back as you've done a lot of scorekeeping in recent history. You're back in the hot seat for the first time. How's it feeling?
I actually checked. I've actually been in the hot seat for the last 3 times. But
okay.
as always, it is good to be back.
Awesome. Well, we've got a special Lower Decks quiz for you today to celebrate the ending of what has probably been the most universally loved of the new Star Trek series. And today's quiz was written not by me, not even by MC. This quiz was written by my good friend Glenn Thompson. Now, if anyone does not remember Glenn was the first ever contestant in episode 1 of the Trexperts quiz and the first ever winner. In fact, that was when we were just sitting around my dining room table with this microphone sat in the middle, and we were drunk on espresso martinis, and we decided to make a podcast. Because how else should you start a podcast? And I thought, just to celebrate that, we would jump in with just a little bit of a clip from that first episode. Let's roll that now.
There are preparations to make, but next time we meet, it will be exactly
Play.
as yes.
Cue encounter at Farpoint.
Well done.
It was more the delivery that helped me.
Well, I was going to say, I was trying to decide whether I should try and do an impersonation.
I think deadpan, that way you don't give away any clues.
Indeed. All right.
There we go. So you can just tell the full echoey audio quality for people hovered around a mic. But we had good fun. And Glenn, I can see you there in the chat. Asa Glenn giving us an LLAP emoji. So glad you could join us today. Now, one quick thing before we begin. Now, I'm just gonna minimize my good friends for the moment. To my friends who enjoy this show regularly and to my regular audience, I went back and forth about something I wanted to say on today's show, based on a few things that have happened in the world this week. I think it's no strange... people who enjoy this show regularly know that we bring on the full LGBTQIA plus rainbow onto this show, nor are we limited to it. We bring in humanity to this show, and we try to do it in a way that is unified, that is diverse, inclusive, and respectful of the entire world and all of the people that make it up. And I wanted to reaffirm this show's commitment to diversity, and particularly this show's commitment to parts of our community in the LGBTQIA plus rainbow that may be feeling a little scared at the moment. And I wanted to let, especially to the transgender and non-binary community, some comments have been made. In fact, some laws in one particular country has been made this week, which has possibly made you feel like you are trying to be erased. And I just want to remind you that you never can be. They've tried in the past, in history, they have tried to stamp us out, and they have never, ever succeeded. I want you to know that you are seen, you are heard, you are included, and you are beautiful. And to those out there who perhaps see this show or perhaps see this video and are more aligned to this, as they call it, conservative way of thinking, I wonder why you are so scared of us. There is nothing to be scared. We are you. We are human beings just like you. We are doctors. We are nurses. We are teachers. We are your friends, and we are your family, and we are your children. We are your parents. We are part of this community, and you cannot erase us, and we will never allow ourselves to be erased. If you feel scared right now, that's okay. You can talk about it. Or You can deal with it in your own way. However you want to choose to deal with it right now, that's perfectly fine. But we will come back. History has taught us that you cannot keep us down. I'm going to end it there because clearly I'm getting a little bit worked up. But I really felt it important to say that today. I rarely get political on this show. But sometimes you just have to. So thank you so much for indulging me in this. And let's get in to round one. All right. Hello. Welcome back.
Damn it, Davey, you made me cry.
Sorry. Made myself cry. and thank you for the support in the chat as well. All right, let's get on to some fun stuff, everyone. We're going to play the Trexperts quiz. Mike and Sam, get your hands on your buzzers. It's time for round one, which is the basics. Question number 1. What is the mathematically perfect name?
Sam?
It's Peanut Hamper, correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. First point goes to Sam. Well done. Well done. Second question. Boimler's family sell which product?
Mike?
Wine.
Incorrect.
Negative.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Sam?
Raisins.
That is correct.
It is raisins, yes. They grow grapes, but they sell raisins.
Some
Remember the
vineyards make
episode.
wine, some make raisins.
Exactly. Sorry, I could just see that look on your face just then, Mike. It was hilarious. And well done to Chrissy in the chat for getting that. Well done. Question number 3. Tendy's family is in what business?
Sam?
Pirating?
That is correct.
I heard pirating there. Sam is having a little bit of a lag at the moment, but I did hear piracy, so 100% correct. Another point for Sam. Come on, Mike. You got to get some runs on the board here. Question number 4. Mariner's parents have what occupation?
Mike?
Starfleet officers.
Correct.
That is correct.
Exactly how it's written here. We probably would have accepted captain and admiral or something like that as well. So there we go. Glenn, these all seem to be about the background of our dear Lower Decks characters, I'm realizing. Question number 5. Ransom lied and said he grew up where?
Mike?
Was it Hawaii? No.
That is correct.
It was Hawaii. Well done.
Oh. All right.
I do have a bonus question to go with this one that didn't get put down. Where's
Go.
Ransom actually from?
Oh, I know. Wait. Wait, am I supposed to buzz or
Go for it.
the moon, right? The moon?
Yeah,
Correct.
that is
That
correct.
is correct.
He is actually from the moon. Well done. Question number 6. In the season 1 episode... Oh, we've just lost Sam. We have just lost Sam. Uh-oh. What do we do when we lose someone midway through the game, MC? Do we just kind of like start doing a dance or...
Vamp, I guess. I don't know. What's your favorite episode of Lower Decks?
My favorite episode of Lower Decks. All right, we're going to fill in time. This is the brilliance of doing things
Yes.
live. So my favorite episode of Lower Decks is the episode Moist Vessel, which...
Oh, that's a good one.
And the reason why is it's just because it was the first episode where I really just kind of like laughed my ass off for the whole episode. everything was happening in it. We got the koala for the first time. We had Haley Joel Osment playing the Ascension dude. It was just the complete package. What about you?
And it's like the third episode, I think. So it's like one of the like I think like that's actually the one where it's like things started to really click for me. Like I mean, I liked it from the beginning, but it's like, oh, this is this could work very well.
100%. What about you, MC?
Probably the first holodeck episode, the Crisis Point. I love. I actually do have my other Tendi cosplay that I have is Tendi as the Orion pirate and like the little loincloth and stuff. But it's just so funny. I nearly lost it when they put lens flares in there because everybody knows how I feel about Kelvin, and it's like, oh my god, they have so many references to Trek movies that they even put the lens flares in.
It was very funny. I love when at the first scene where they first see the Cerritos as well, and like the camera just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning.
Yeah, that motion picture.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Mike, what about you?
I don't have a favorite episode. I just love, like, I guess the arcs of certain characters. I just love the arc where Mariner grows up. And she starts becoming more of a leader. I was like, okay, I like character growth in shows. It's definitely a show that I'm going to get into because the characters are going from point A to point B in terms of like, they start as one person and become another person by the end of the series. And I always enjoy something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it is a good time. It is a good time. We're getting a couple of good examples from the chat as well. Peter from the Trek Book Club says that episode also had Mariner stepping over black bars. Talking about Crisis Point.
Right.
Yeah, she steps over the black bars of like the widescreen format.
Yeah, when she steps out of the holodeck.
Yeah, they're actually in the holodeck. Now, I do not know where our good friend Sam has gone. I'm assuming he's had a full crash and has not rejoined us as of yet. So, guess what? I am going to do something because I have not read ahead on these questions. So, to keep the game going, I am going to minimize the queue. I promise I have not read ahead. These were not written by me. We will ask question 7, MC, of Mike.
Okay.
And then if Sam has not rejoined us, we're going to keep going, and I'm just going to become a contestant because I've not... and I promise, okay. Like, pinky swear.
We haven't done question 6 yet, so should we do that one first?
Yes, sorry, question 6. Go for question 6. I will minimize the question sheet on my screen. Go.
Okay. In the season 1 episode Veritas, Tendi is recruited for a secret mission. What's her code name?
Oh, I couldn't even guess this one.
I know it. Oh wait, now I think it's like the Princess of the Winter Constellation, or it's something of the Winter Constellation.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
That is no, her
Negative.
code name for the secret mission was the Cleaner because she was assigned to clean the conference room, and they pulled her into a secret mission instead.
Oh dear. By the way, I don't know if you can see this, but I just got this from Sam. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
I appreciate the Kelvin of it.
It does. So, how far away are you? Keep going. We'll go with the next question.
Okay, the next question, 7 of 9, is worth 10 points.
Woo!
In the opening credits, the Cerritos flees a battle. Name all of the races or entities seen in the battle. Mike?
I mean, Borg, Klingon. Geez. Who was the what was the race that would take other parts, like salvage other pieces of starships, and they'll put them all together and build their own?
That is the correct description, but you gotta have the name.
Yeah, you gotta have the name.
Who else? Frankie? No. I'm
I'm
all up.
All right.
What about you, Davey?
Hey, it works. So the one you're describing is the Pakleds.
Yes.
Which is one of them.
Yeah, and who did you already get? You got Borg.
The Borg and the Klingons.
Borg, Klingons, Pakleds. We see V'ger at some point. We also see, I think we see the probe from Star Trek 4. We also see the Tholians. We also see the Hand of Apollo. I'm trying to visualize it in my head now. Hurry up, Sam.
There's a lot going on there.
Wait, the Hand of Apollo comes from which?
It's from
movie?
the episode in TOS, Who Mourns for Edonas.
Yes. Are the Romulans? Are there Romulans?
Romulans are in there.
Romulans are in there. Sam, I'm racking you up some
Yep.
points wherever the hell you are. He said should be back any second. Good. And I will hold it there, and that's it. That's all I can think of.
Okay, Sam, we'll give you the chance to get the last 2 points on this. So in the opening credits, the Cerritos flees a battle. Name all of the races or entities seen in the battle. I will give you the ones that we've already gotten. So we've got the Borg, the Romulans, the Klingons, the Pakleds, the Whale Probe, the Green Hand of Apollo, V'ger, and the Tholians. So what are the last two?
The crystalline entity.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
From-
there. Yeah, good.
From season 1 of TNG.
What was the? I don't know. A giant mystical koala.
Yeah, that actually appears before the actual credits. Now, the last one, I'm kind of not surprised you didn't get it. It is, I'd say out of all of these, probably the most obscure one. It's the Breen.
There we go. All right. So, Sam.
Okay, everything is right in the world.
Yeah. Now, we are going to caveat the fact that, Sam, I just scored you 5 points because I took that on because I promised I'd not read ahead. So we're going to just keep those 5 points ring-fenced as the game goes on.
Be a little asterisk.
Yeah. But it's good to have you back.
Glad to be here.
All right. Question number 8. In the opening credits in Season 5, there's something different compared to the other seasons, apart from the battle scene. What is the difference in the opening credits for Season 5? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unable to comply.
Unable to comply, the Lower Decks text gets a warp effect on it, just like it did in the 5th season of The Next Generation. Good work. Chrissy in the chat for getting that one. Good work. And by the way, chat, I loved all your debate just then about the battle scene. That was cool. All right, your final question for the first round. Quite an eventful first round it has been. What is the name of the shuttle that we see under constant repair by the lower decks crew in the hangar bay?
Can I get the login for the buzzer?
Do you know the answer? I will text it to you.
Well, for now, Sam, do you? If you have the answer, you can answer now, and we'll get you the buzzer.
the Sequoia?
Correct.
That is correct.
I should have just stayed on holidays. I've just sent it to you on Discord.
Thank you.
This is what makes the game fun.
I know, especially in the replay. All right, well done, Sam. Well done. Whilst you're logging back into the buzzer, MC, that's the end of the first round. Give us a score update, if you will.
So Mike has 5 points, Sam has 6 points, and you have 5 points.
And I have 5 points. Hooray!
Nice.
So yeah, things are very close.
Now, the question get easier from here on, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Like, it just becomes child's play as
Alright.
we move ahead.
Nice. Loving it.
Let's dive into round 2. 2 is titled The Lower Decks Universe. So I think this is getting just a little bit more in depth on the broader universe or the contributions to the greater Star Trek universe that Lower Decks has had. We're going to dive in with your first question, and that is, until Season 5, a posting to where is considered the worst assignment in Starfleet, according to the Cerritos crew?
Sam?
Is it Starbase 80?
That's
That
correct.
is correct.
It is Starbase 80. Well done. I love you've got a question mark next to your name on the buzzer now, just so we can be sure it's you. Well done, Jerry, in the chat for getting that one. Good work. And next question, question 2. We saw a live-action Boimler and Mariner in which Strange New Worlds episode?
The actual name of
Yeah. The name of the episode itself was a Lower Decks reference. Well done, Chrissy and Jerry in the chat have got it already.
Sam?
I'm just gonna go with the name Jazz.
I mean,
Negative.
That could have been fun. I mean, I would have watched that episode, but afraid not. Mike, you've got no idea?
Lower Decks.
It was Those Old Scientists. Those old scientists.
because it's in the TOS era.
Such a good episode. Amazing.
Great episode.
Especially that end part, the end scene when the Strange New Worlds crew were animated as Lower Decks.
Yes, essentially having some form of acid trip is kind of. All right, your third question. In the Pac-led government hierarchy, how is seniority indicated?
Sam?
Is it hat?
It's their hats,
That
yes.
is correct.
It is to do with their hats.
My hat isn't big enough for that.
Well done, Chrissy, for nailing that again. Chrissy's doing really well in the chat. And yeah, specifically hat size.
Can Chrissy be my teammate? Chrissy, if you can hear me, help.
You're not doing too bad. You're not doing too bad. We've had people.
We'll see you in round 3.
Yeah. We've had people coast through a whole episode without answering one question, so it's not so for your fourth question for this round, who said it? Don't you give me that sarcastic Vulcan salute.
Sam?
The forget names here. Captain Freeman.
Correct.
That is correct.
For a bonus point, that's the first person who said it, but someone else also said it. I'll open the buzzer up.
Mike?
Mariner.
Correct. Do you remember who she said it to?
To God, I'm so bad with it. I forgot her name. The Vulcan. The Vulcan science officer. Oh.
I mean, not quite correct. Not quite correct. But you were correct. It was Mariner. And she said it to the alternative universe Mariner, but we'll still give you the point.
Who is Captain Freeman? Because she's going by Becky Freeman.
Ah, there you go. There you go. There you go. FYI, Sam, you're entering into an ion storm again. Hopefully, we don't lose you a second time. Question number 5. We meet a recurring Klingon character in Wej Duj. What's his name?
Mike?
Barclough.
I mean,
Negative.
that's probably his dad's name.
Yeah.
Well, I got one of the syllables right. One of the.
Definitely the pronunciation gets props for that. Sam, do you know what the character's name was?
No.
Yeah. Well done to Jerry, Jez, and Chrissy. So Chrissy, you got the spelling right. Jez, not so much. MC, how do we pronounce this?
It's Ma'a.
Ma'a. That's it. There we go. All right. Your 6th question for this round. Who was the villain at the end of season 3? It was a bit of a twist.
Mike?
Season 3. Okay, so it was. Mariner, right?
No. Afraid
Negative.
not. Sam?
Was it the friends we made along the way?
Negative.
They're always the villain.
Yeah. Linda has guessed Agamus, which is not correct, but a very good guess, Linda. It was the most recent Badmiral in Starfleet, Admiral Buonamigo. And Jez, not Peanut Hamper. I mean, Peanut Hamper was probably the villain in the eyes of the fans, but not the actual villain at the end of that season.
Oh, the Admiral, right? Yeah. Oh, that was a great episode. And I didn't even know the name. Oh.
Now, your question 7 of 9 for this round has 4 points available. In the episode Wej Duj, a very, very popular episode, we saw the lower decks on 4 other ships of which races? So we saw the lower decks crews of which 4 races?
Sam?
Do I have to do them in order, or can I do them out of order?
No, just do them.
Yeah.
Borg,
Correct.
Klingon, Vulcan, and Packlet.
That's correct. Good work. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Question number 8. Who was the villain at the end of season 4?
Mike?
It wasn't Tom Paris. It was no. It was.
You're on the right path. You're on the right path.
No, I forget his name. He was in the episode. He got his classmate killed in the flight.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Oh my god, I want this for you so bad.
Dig it out of your mind, Palace.
Tom Paris. Not Paris. It's
The chat's going off.
I know. Oh, I'm so-
3, 2, 1. I'm sorry.
Unable to comply.
I'm gonna have to throw over to Sam. Sam, who was it?
Was it Matt and Kilu?
What?
Actually, I know who it is, but I don't know the name, and so
Negative.
Yeah.
Matt and Kilu.
I don't even know what that reference is.
Matt and Kilu are the cetacean ops.
Oh.
officers.
Wow, maybe is that even that might be a question later. I have no idea. I'm
I
afraid
don't think
not.
it is.
So thank you, Jez, Chrissy, and Jim. Jez is like, what the fuck, Sam? It was Nick Lacano, the character that was played by Robbie Duncan McNeil in TNG, who was supposed to
And
be...
it's totally not Tom Paris at all.
Yeah.
And the reason he wasn't was because I think it was a writer's credit they didn't want
Writer's
to give.
credits, yeah.
They actually claim that Nick Locarno was irredeemable, so that they wanted to come up with like a, light version of him, but I don't know. that
With the
seems-
exact same actor, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who also is on the prison planet. Also mined dilithium.
The things they tried to get away with back in the days of weekly episodic network television. All right, your final question for this round. Who said it and to whom did they say it to? Your pa is weak and it disgusts me. Come on, who would say that?
Sam?
Was it Mariner to Boimler?
No.
Negative.
We'll give you the point, Mike, if you can tell us who said it. Your pa is weak and it disgusts me. Well done, Jez and Chrissy.
I don't.
No? Okay.
Unable to comply.
The only Bajoran in the main crew, which is Shax. Shax said it to the Dupla ambassador, so it was Shax. That brings us to the end of the second round. We're battling through it today, MC. How are the scores looking?
Yeah. So Mike had a pretty slow round and is at 6 right now. And Sam is at 18/13 points.
There we go. Well done.
I might just say 13 for now.
Yeah. Not too bad. We've got a fun one coming up, and this is round 3. Round 3 is references. References and Easter eggs. We all know Lower Decks is full of them, so Glenn has gone and picked out the cream of the crop for our third round. So let's get your hands on buzzers. Let's get ready to play round 3, references. First question. Which species, mentioned several times in Deep Space Nine and known for having transparent skulls, are seen for the first time in Lower Decks?
Mike?
The Breen?
No.
Negative.
The Breen were definitely seen in DS9, although we did see under their helmets for the first time in Discovery. Sam? No
I
idea.
got another.
Linda, you've got the character name correct in the chat. So Captain Baudet is correct, but the species
Unable to comply.
was the Gallimites. In fact, Glenn's thrown a fun fact in here, and that is Jadzia went on several dates with Captain Baudet, a Gallimite, known for their transparent skulls.
no idea what to picture when they kept on describing him in DS9, and then when I saw them on Lower Decks, I was like, "Oh, that tracks for Jadzia. That's totally Jadzia's type."
Yep. Total vibe for her.
Yeah.
Question number 2. The Pakleds are a major part of Lower Decks. In which live-action Star Trek episode were they?
Mike?
Oh, I know the series, but Voyager?
No.
Not Voyager?
No.
Incorrect.
Pakleds weren't on.
No, they were not on Voyager. And we're after the episode name that they first appeared in a live-action show.
Sam?
Samaritan Snare.
That's correct,
Season
Sam.
1.
That is correct.
That is correct. Well done, Sam. Well done. Question number 3.
You know, I'm getting the species mixed up with the... Oh.
I think I know who you're thinking of. Yes, I definitely think I know who you're
The one where they
thinking
put the chips in and they get the answers from, like... They put the chips into the computer and it gives them an answer how to proceed with any...
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
I know who you're thinking. They were very Pakled-esque. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the... I'm good. Okay.
All right. Your third question. Peanut Hamper is an exocomp. Which classic Star Trek episode did exocomps first appear? Give a hint. It was a TNG episode.
I can't believe TNG is considered classic Trek now.
Maybe it's a...
I was saying, thank you for that wording, Glenn. Make us all feel old.
Sam?
Is it Mortal Coil?
Incorrect.
Negative.
Chrissy, as always, has got it in the chat. I think she's going to be declared the true winner of this quiz. Mike. He hasn't got it.
Unable to comply.
The episode was called The Quality of Life. Next question. Which 2 planets from the Next Generation's first season does the Cerritos visit as part of Project Swing By?
Oh, I know the planet, but I remember the episode. Oh,
Go on, Sam. Oh, Mike's-
Mike?
I don't know, something planet where issues about drugs.
I mean, you're right. You are correct. But
Yeah, but
that's
no.
not right.
I know. I mean, we'd love to give you the point, but no.
Negative.
Sam, you don't know it?
Well, if I have to think of drug-themed episodes, it's Encounter at Farpoint.
We want the planet names, Sam. We want the planet names.
I don't know, man.
And also incorrect.
Also incorrect. They were called Brekka and Ornara. Brekka and Ornara.
And it's from the episode Symbiosis, which also happens to be Denise Crosby's last episode as a regular.
Correct.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, her final scene is filmed in that episode. Like the final
Yeah,
scene she actually filmed. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see her waving goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, bless her soul. She's still alive, by the way. Question 5. The season 2.
Wait, did someone ask if she was alive?
No, it's just because I said bless her soul, which I feel like is something you say when someone's passed away.
Okay.
Question 5. This season 2 episode has 2 major references to TNG episodes. We meet
It's the season 2. I think the episode title is actually missing from this. It should be the season 2 episode, Kayshawn, His Eyes Wide Open.
Yes, so the season 2 episode titled Kayshawn, His Eyes Wide Open has 2 major references to TNG episodes. We meet a new security officer who is what race, and we encounter the collectors who are from what episode? It's a very long, complicated question, Glenn. Thank you.
Sam?
So You want the alien and then the episode name, or both episode names? You lost me a little.
Let's
So it's
Go
the
with it.
it's the alien species and the episode where the collectors first appear.
The collector's episode is the most toys, I think.
correct.
Not sure. And then
That is correct.
the it's on the tip of my tongue. The Thagamizers?
That is incorrect.
Negative.
So you get a point for.
Thagamizers from the Far Side.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say something funny. I didn't think anyone would get that. Thank you, Obscene.
Mike, do you know the race that it's referring to, or the species that's being referred to in the most toys?
No, I know the race, but I don't know the name of.
Negative.
Wait, arms fell, right?
Temerian. The Temerians.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Question number 6. The Ferengi captured wild, big, white furry creatures previously seen in a TOS episode. What were these creatures called?
Sam.
Mugatos.
The
That is correct.
Mugatos. Fun fact.
That should have been the 7 of 9 question.
That should have been.
What are all of the pronunciations?
Yeah. Because it's got a fun fact here that DeForest Kelley couldn't pronounce it as it was in the original script, which was like Gumato, Gumato. So they changed it to Mugato, so DeForest Kelley could actually say it.
And I think people still pronounced it weirdly.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a character choice. DeForest Kelley says he's kind of a bigot, so he just refuses to pronounce people's name correctly.
I mean,
It's a smart character choice.
It's on track. Question 7 of 9 is worth 4 points. Listen to the entire question before buzzing in. Which lead characters from other live-action Star Trek shows before the year 2000 have appeared on screen but not in real life? Now,
it's a very confusingly worded question.
it is, and one of the answers is actually wrong.
So which character before the year 2000?
So let me put it this way. So it's, and I'm just gonna clarify it before you answer it, Sam. So what we want to know is characters who have appeared on screen, legacy characters, but haven't actually spoken.
And I know which one you're saying is wrong, and I will actually argue with you on that one.
Okay, we'll
We'll
get to that.
that.
We'll get to that. So Sam, go ahead.
Okay, because the outrageous Okuda. He was the DJ.
That's a bonus one.
That's a bonus
So
one.
that
That's not
is
in there.
true.
We'll give you that. I think we'll give him that.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, it actually says which lead characters. So
Yeah, true. Lead characters.
I would say he has an episode named after.
do you know what? I give the points. I'm going to say that yes, he is the lead of that episode where they decided to make everything about him.
So we'll give you that one.
I can see the character, and I know the episode of Lower Decks where she appears. I don't know. Okuda, that's the
They
one.
never
I got.
spoke. They've never spoken
So
on TV.
Negative.
But then they had an appearance on the show.
yeah, so they are a lead character from a previous Star Trek show, pre-2000, who have been on Lower Decks but didn't actually speak.
Oh, okay.
So there are many, many legacy characters who've had speaking roles, but there have been some who just appeared. Who were they?
Mike,
Like Morn.
He actually did.
Yeah, Morn.
He is in
Yeah.
the Deep Space Nine episode.
You're correct.
No, because that's a bonus. Could we triple that up? So
You guys both get bonus points for the one for.
Yeah.
that's not how bonuses work. For me.
Mike will take what he can get right now. It's like-
Please.
Dear. All right. So Morn will give you that, but do you know any of the others? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unable to comply.
All right, let's go through them. Now, Glenn is in the chat and has already indicated the one that he thinks I have an issue with, and I think he's given me the same argument that you're going to give me, MC, so I'm going to leave that one till the end. So, O'Brien appears as a statue. Tuvok appears in the retelling of Freeman's Freedom in episode credits.
Yeah, the story of how they found out the truth about the Packloads.
Yeah. Kirk and Spock appear as a picture on a pad in the episode No Small Parts. The one I think is slightly contentious is Data appearing as a bubble bath container. Now Data had a speaking role in the final season. Now, MC, is your argument that he was an alternative universe Data, so it's not the real...
That is exactly my argument, yes. And also, some of those bubble bath containers were lures.
True. And no one got the point anyway, so there's no...
We're arguing to be pedantic, which is the whole point of being here.
Yeah. Exactly right, Chrissy. How could we forget about the most important man in Starfleet history? There's been a couple of other interesting ones. Someone said Bateson. And also...
Morgan Bateson does appear in the same flashback thing with Tuvok.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is interesting to go over all of like the little cameos. The question was very specifically lead characters, and I was very generous with points for non-lead characters. But yes, Bateson did appear.
We also have had Shelby mentioned here.
Shelby does appear, yeah. We see Shelby and her first officer in that same scene with Okona.
Yep.
That was the one I was thinking of that couldn't remember the name.
Now, someone said, didn't Malcolm Reed appear on a box?
He did. He was in a puzzle
pre-2000 though.
Yeah, it is pre-2000. Well, I mean, when did Enterprise premiere?
2001, wasn't it?
2000?
2001.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a...
we also...
I think they meant...
We also have people here who pointed out that Sam was saying Okuda when he probably meant to say O'Connor. And we let it slide. Yep, we lost you there, Sam. Sorry. You're going through that ion storm once again. Oh god, please don't disappear again. We don't know if we can fill in any more time. So, MC's gotten up and walked away. She's just what's happening?
There was a cat that was bugging me.
This episode is all kinds of crazy, by the way. Sam has frozen on us. I have a feeling we've lost him again. So, Mike, you're just going to get a chance to catch up here, and we're just going to keep powering through. Question 8.
Right.
We've encountered the shape-shifting Vendorians twice on lower decks.
Sam's back, I think.
Sam's back. Oh, excellent.
Moved.
Yep. Nope, he's gone.
No, he's gone.
He's gone. Sometimes I really should just pre-record this. Question 8. We've encountered the shape-shifting Vendorians twice on lower decks. Which other Star Trek series have they appeared in?
Oh.
You don't even need to buzz. You can just shout it out.
What other series? I'm sorry, what the name of the species again?
The Vendorians.
Shapeshifter. I only know.
Just name a series. Or see if you get it right.
I only remember from the Trek movie, but that's not the same species, is it? The one that's in Section 31? No. That's
No.
different shape-shifting.
No, we're not talking about that. I haven't even watched it yet.
Me neither, and I don't know. Shape-shifting.
Chrissy and Peter have got it in the chat. Well done.
DS9?
Incorrect.
Negative.
From the animated series. Well, from the original animated series. Specifically the episode The Survivor, as Peter from Trek Book Club has pointed out. Well done.
Yeah, Lower Decks is very good for TAS references, which I appreciate because I love Star Trek the Animated Series.
Yep. They certainly brought it to life. All right. And there's a lot of people in the chat who are saying, can we please not talk about Section 31?
Yeah, you guys, I have to do a podcast on it next week, so.
Yeah. I promised the BQN patrons we would do a roundtable discussion, and I haven't even watched it yet, and I'm supposed to host that. So
I haven't watched it either. How long is it?
It's like an hour and a half.
yeah, it's not too long. Yeah.
It's a really long episode, and I mean that in several ways.
Yes.
All right, final question for this round. Welcome back, Sam. In the series final, a ship of Klingons revert to Proto-Klingons. We first saw Proto-Klingons in the TNG episode Genesis, where Worf reverts after being exposed by a virus that was named after who?
Sam?
It's Barclay.
Correct.
Right?
It's
That
Barclay.
is correct.
That is a long question. There's a lot of... Glenn, you gave us a lot of questions there with a few layers, but they were good. They were very good. Well done. We have survived the 3 core rounds. Before we go into Warp Speed MC, how are the scores looking?
So we've got Mike with 7 points and Sam with 18.
Hey.
And Davey still has 5.
Yes. Those of you watching on YouTube, yes, it says Sam has 23, but he's currently just keeping my 5 points warm for me. So there we go.
I'm going to adjust it. You can keep your points there.
Well done.
I'm so glad I can't see comments.
Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's having a good time.
Said, you don't deserve to wear that uniform.
Like I said, you're not doing too bad. You're doing too bad. And hey, it's all about having fun. But it could still be anyone's game because we are going into warp. All right, the warp speed round is our final round. It is 20 rapid fire questions, which I will ask very, very quickly. If I do not get an answer within the first few seconds,
Unable to comply.
I will immediately move on to the next question. You need to buzz in as always. All right, let's do this. Question number 1. What class of ship is the Cerritos?
Sam?
California class.
That's correct.
That is correct.
The name of Mariner's holodeck program is...
Mike?
Crisis Point.
Correct.
That is correct.
Well done. The lower deckers play a Klingon Dungeons and Dragons like game called what? 3, 2.
Sam?
Batliths and bailiffs?
Oh, it's
Oh.
Negative.
you're half right. So half a point. C.
Yeah.
Yep. Mike, I'll give you a quick opportunity. Do you know what it was actually called? It was Batliths and
Blood.
no.
Negative.
Batliths and Binocs, which means swords and cowards. Question
I think
4.
it's actually Binocs.
Binocs! Exactly. Much better. Question 4. Boimler is hunted as prey for fun by who?
Sam?
Garrus from the Mass Effect games.
Negative.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That was the voice. It was the same voice actor. Is that what the joke is? No. Okay. Okay. Mike, 3, 2, 1.
Unable to comply.
It was Crunch, Captain Crunch.
Cranch.
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 Ranch, like ranch.
In the series' second last episode, what's the name of the ship that the crew are on? The Defiant class ship. 3, 2, 1.
Unable
Sam?
to comply.
The Sao Paulo?
Incorrect.
Negative.
Mike, do you know it?
The Pasadena.
Negative.
The Anaximander. Question number 6. What is the primary mission of the Cerritos?
Mike?
To they're basically like a maintenance crew, right?
I mean,
They,
it's a very particular term.
they follow up with they follow up with mission like with a starship. Oh god, when they
All right, I'm gonna have
make
to.
first contact with the planet, they
And-
second contact.
Yes.
That is correct.
Make second contact, right? Make second contact.
It's second
Yes,
contact.
correct. Sorry.
Thank you.
I gave you a little bit longer than I normally would for warp speed just then, but well done, well
I
done.
appreciate it.
Question number 7. What shift are our 4 heroes working on?
Mike? Or are we still locked?
No, it's Mike.
Okay. Mike.
B shift. Beta shift.
Correct.
That is correct.
Well done. Question number 8. Which crew member is a conspiracy theorist?
Sam?
Melfi?
Incorrect.
Negative.
Mike, I'll throw over to you.
The Rutherford.
Incorrect.
Negative.
It was Steve Levy. Question number 9. In the first episode, we meet a recurring Trill character who Rutherford goes on a date with. Who is it? 3, 2, 1.
Unable to comply.
Ensign Barnes. Question 10. What is the name of the Cerritos' chief engineer?
Sam?
Andy Billups.
It is Andy Billups. Well done.
That is correct.
Asexual prince himself.
That's it. Question number 11. In the episode Tuvix, who are the first 2 characters merged into a single entity? Three, 2, 1. Oh,
Sam?
Technically, it would be Neelix and Tuvok because they're shown having been fused in a picture.
Stop stalling.
yeah. No, haven't got it? Oh, good.
Negative.
Mike, do you know it? Just pick 2 characters.
Freeman and Ransom.
Incorrect.
Freeman and
Negative.
Ransom.
Incorrect. It was Billups and Ta'ana. Question 12. Mariner's girlfriend Jennifer is what race?
Mike?
And Dorian.
Correct.
That is correct.
Well done. Notable actress Wendy Malick voiced a character of which race? Three.
Mike?
The Beta Z.
Correct.
That is correct.
Been in comedies including Just Shoot Me, Hot in Cleveland, and Young Sheldon. Question number 14. Which alternate universe characters from before chronological... Sorry. Before chronologically... Oh, Jesus, Glenn. Which alternative universe characters from before TNG appear in the series' second last episode? So chronologically, they appear chronologically. You can't put complex questions like this into warp speed, Glenn. 3, 2...
Sam?
Is it T'Pol and Curzon Dax?
Negative.
I mean, you could... Curzon maybe, but T'Pol, yes. So you get a point
That
for
is
T'Pol.
correct.
Mike, do you know who the other one was?
No, I don't.
It was Lily Sloan. Lily Sloan. Yes, there we go. Question 15. Who was promoted to captain of the Cerritos at the end of the series? Come on, it was only just like a few weeks ago.
Sam?
Ransom.
Correct.
That is correct.
Engage the core.
Engage the core. Question number 16. We've got 3 points up for grab here. When on the Voyager, holograms of which characters attempt to take over the ship?
Mike?
Was it the Nazis? They weren't they? Yeah, there's an
I mean,
episode.
there were Nazi holograms in Voyager. They were not on Lower Decks, though.
Oh dear. Sam's frozen on us again, so I don't know if he can hear us or not. So I'm just going to go straight into the answers. They were Michael Sullivan, Dr. Chaotica, and the Clown.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That was a weird episode. On Voyager. About the clown. I don't know what that was.
All right, Sam. We've lost Sam, but we've got to keep going. We've got to keep going. This has been an episode. This has been Mike. I promise you, it's not normally this. I mean, it's chaotic,
No, it's
but this has been a particularly chaotic episode.
I'm absolutely
I
fine
mean,
now.
it's Lower Decks, so, you know.
Oh, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Yeah. All right, we'll keep going. Tendies. We already had this question. He asked it
No,
again.
we didn't.
Oh, no.
No, we did not have this question. You just thought we did.
Yes. What is Tendi's Orion title?
Mike?
Princess.
Princess? No, not quite.
Oh.
No? All right.
Unable to
Captain?
comply.
She's supposed to be.
Mistress of the Winter Constellation. It was the answer I gave incorrect earlier on. Question 18. In Season 1's Cupid's Errant Arrow, Boimler has a girlfriend from another ship. What's her name? Three, 2, 1.
Unable
Wasn't she
to comply.
Canadian?
She was on a ship called the Vancouver.
It's true.
Oh, okay.
True. But her name was Barbara Brinson. And, you know, she's got barbs in his skull. Her name is Barb. Question 19. We are almost at the end. Who was the alien race visited for second contact in the series' first episode? What was the name of the alien race in the first episode? 3, 2, 1.
Unable to comply.
It was the Galadorians. And final question with the final contestant with a stable internet connection. In the series final, we see the Cerritos change into other types of ships. Some with known names, some without. What are they? What class of ships do we see the Cerritos transform into in the final episode? There's 5 potential answers here.
Galaxy class.
Yes?
Intrepid.
I don't have that, but keep going. We'll see if we can.
Defiant Constitution.
No Constitution.
Excelsior.
No Excelsior.
God, that's the only one time.
I'll give you one more.
Did I say define already? Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Okay. No.
All right, we'll leave it there.
Insufficient data.
So, you got Galaxy class. There was also a Freedom class, which was not actually seen before, but it was named. Oberth class, Sovereign class, and the Miranda class. Same class of ship as the Reliant. All right.
Sovereign is the Enterprise E, right?
Sovereign. Isn't that Voyager?
The Intrepid is Voyager.
Okay.
Sovereign's the Enterprise E, yeah. Sovereign is the Enterprise E.
Okay.
All right, we need to just come out of warp, take a moment, and just reflect on that. Sam has been a part of a transporter accident and is currently being merged with his dog that we could see on his lap throughout the entire game. Maybe he knocked out the internet cable. But, I mean, MC, we just got to do what we got to do. Who won?
So Mike had a very good showing with 13 points, but even with his internet problems, Sam did very well with 22.5 points.
Well done.
I should have asked to phone a friend. I don't know why.
Well, there we go. Sam, wherever you are, congratulations. Oh, wait, he's messaging me on Discord. What's he actually saying? It was a good game. It was a good game. And he's lost power. His block has just lost power. So he's had a power.
Oh, no.
I think that...
Do they have a storm over there or something? Is there something?
Yeah, possibly. Maybe that was why he's been having issues all episode. There must be some kind of crazy storm or something going on. So, yes... Godspeed, Sam. Thank you, chat, for sticking with us. We do this show live, which does mean, we do have the occasional episode where technical issues do get in the way. But hey, we always still have a lot of fun. And Chrissy, Jez, Peter in particular, you were doing super well. So congratulations. And Mike, well done on a game well played. Glenn wrote a very, very tough quiz. So congratulations for sticking through with it till the end. Any final words before we move on?
No, I'm very happy to be able to, lose, but more importantly, it was really fun playing with you all and meeting everyone. And I had a good time. And I'm definitely going to brush up on some lower decks after this. But
you have to watch new episodes.
Hooray!
and also, Dave, I appreciate your prologue in the beginning because it's going to be a fight here in the States, and it's just I just think of any words of advice is just build community, communities like this. And just stick together and be there for each other and be the backstops for one another. When they start taking things federally, we have to be in our own community and find ways that we can support each other. And,
that's right. And no giant Sharpie on an oversized piece of paper can delete who you are. So if you do not recognize who I am, sir, then I don't recognize you either. So how about that? And we all know who I'm talking to. Thanks, Mike. Thank you very much. It was really important for me to say that. I get some commentary sometimes where I go, "Hey, you're in Australia. Why do you care?" And I'm like, because politically, I'm in a country that does tend to follow Australia's lead, and there are politicians on the conservative side of politics in this country who are already saying, "Hey, we should be doing that too."
And also, it's a world problem.
It is a world problem. It's 100% a world problem. So thank you. And thank you so much to everyone in the chat for support on that messaging as well. Now, before we wrap up, quick round of self-promotion. MC, where can people find you online?
You can find me as MC Frodus everywhere except the Cursed Bird app because branding is important. And every Thursday night at 9:30 Eastern on Strange New Pod. This week we are going to be reviewing Section 31. I'm sorry.
Just has to happen. End. Period. Mike, any self-promotion you would like to do, my friend? Where can people find you online?
You can find me on IG, Black Trek Tape Deck, and I'm trying to get a Blue Sky account together right now. So I think those are going to be the only two that really be communicating on. Yep, sweet, awesome. Well, we'll keep an eye out for you. And as for the Trexperts quiz, well, guess what? You can mainly find us on Blue Sky these days. We have deactivated our meta accounts for the show. So Blue Sky is the best way to interact with us, as well as watching our entire backlog of quizzes on YouTube or listening to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts from. If you are watching here on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. It does help build the popularity of the show and get us into the algorithms. Likewise, if you are listening to the audio version, a 5-star review and a follow on your podcast platform of choice is greatly appreciated. Remember, if you would like to be a contestant on a future episode of the Trexperts Quiz, please email us trexpertsquiz@gmail.com and say, I've got what it takes, and we will schedule to get you in as soon as we can. Still aiming to do episodes fortnightly in the 2025 season. We are still in the middle of our 3rd season, so we've got plenty more content lined up. And likewise, if like Glenn, if you want to get involved in writing questions or anything else in the show, we love the help. Please email us and let us know how you'd like to contribute to the show. Remember, you can find the BQN on Discord and on all of the various socials, but there is a link to our Discord server in the episode description for this episode. Come and join us over there. You'll have all your favorite BQN hosts and other BQN fans just shooting the shit on all things BQN. You can also find my other BQN program, The Bargain Bin Gamer, spelt Gaymer, here on YouTube and on Twitch, where my friend Mitch and I play cheap and terrible video games so that you don't have to. That's it for now. Please take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, remember that no matter what you do and no matter where you go, please make sure you go boldly. Peace out, everyone. Live long and prosper.
what else can you listen to on the BQN? Replicate yourself a mug of hot chocolate and join Amy, Mark, Christos, and Kelvin as they discuss everything and anything in the Star Trek universe on All Good Things. Boost yourself with an energy drink and join Davey on YouTube and Twitch for reviews and live streams of classic, cheap, and sometimes more recent video games on Bargain Bin Gamer. Brew yourself a pot of coffee and join Jeremiah to discuss Star Trek Voyager on The Captain's Couch. Mix your favorite cocktail and join Mark and Matt at Cinema Z to discuss the films you probably missed but should definitely check out. Pour a cup of tea, Earl Grey, hot, and listen to Stephen and Keith as they discuss the next generation of Trek on Galaxy Class. Get yourself something caffeinated and learn an interesting bit of history with Chrissy and Jason on History with the Zalogis. Have a bowl of Flo-Meek soup and join Thad and Chrissy and a guest to discuss new episodes of Star Trek as they are released on Infinite Diversity. Have something to sharpen your mind and put your Trek knowledge to the test with the Trexperts quiz. Take a bite out of something that didn't seem edible and join Kyle, Kevin, Amy, and Haley covering all things in new Trek, including that show that is Trek in all but name, The Orville, on Union Federation. Get your Sunday brunch ready for The View Screen, a live weekly talk show hosted by Kelvin and Amy with featured guests talking about all things Trek. Pour a glass of wine and spill some tea with Christos while he discusses current Trek news and events and explores the world of fandom via guest interviews, all with an LGBTQIA+ perspective on What's the Tea, Bev? And Patreon members get to pass around that green bottle of Aldebaran whiskey once a month on the round table, and they can listen to It's Green with Mark White and Amy's Math Moments.
Double T Media.